Iko Nini. Yes, one of the trending stories hapa Kenya, this was on Monday. Ilikuwa ni story na Njeri Migwi. This actually happened on Sunday. That's when she was trending. So the story was that part of the victims wale amekuwa kisave were not actual victims, that they were actors and actresses and whatever. Yes, so that came out. And sijui kama umesikia anything about the allegations against her na Usikimye. So maybe a quick background. Usikimye apparently ama allegedly nakuwaga na two co-founders. Kuna Njeri Migwi na kuna mwingine anaitwa Stella Kachina. So the two of them started fighting, and when they started fighting, Stella came out and said the reason behind their fight was the fact that allegedly Njeri Migwi's son alikuwa ametry ku groom like his step sister or something, like adopted sister. Yes, and she was young. So when that came out, allegedly still the mother instincts za Njeri Migwi ziliend up skip, let me protect my son, let me protect my blood. Unajua, mother instincts. Yes, if that's true, really messed up, but a lot of people will be dishonest and say they'd never try to do that. But yeah, you understand, I'm not justifying it, I'm just saying makes sense, can make sense, you understand. So when this story came out, I remember the first time when I heard it, I was like, Njeri Migwi's son grooming a nini. I was like, this is bullshit. You can't look at what your mother does. Like, your mother saves people, you can't let down your mother to that level, you understand. I don't know if that makes sense. So I remember dismissing the story. And then now on Sunday, Njeri Migwi is trending, and she's trending for the worst reasons. People are saying that kuna clothes that were donated that were supposed to be given for the kids that she saved, and allegedly she'd pick the clothes and go and sell them. And I'm like, not the Njeri Migwi that I've met. You remember Ian tukiapa na Njeri Migwi?
Yeah.
Like, she looked like a very honest lady. So then another person talks about how she can't handle money, like she lives beyond her means, which it come to money, I always say that very few people on earth can handle money. Najua hivyo. I think kuna kuwaga na ile ngoma fulani kwa tunasikizaga na Ian back in the days, I think kutoka Pasavia, ile people think they are rich when they're just getting by.
Yeah.
Yes,
A
lot of people think they are rich when they're just getting by. And yes, so it comes out this story where she used to run an interior deco company, and she'd get money and she'd never deliver the services. So ulikuwa nalipa hapo ati 250k jo, nangoja keja yako ikuja isukwe jo, iko mteja jo. So makati she's had run-ins with the police. So I've never had all this stuff. All this comes out on Monday, on Sunday that is. Then on Monday, Boniface Mwangi released a statement to, like, alikuja in her defense.
Yes.
So very long so far, one, are you updated? Ni more updated enough? Do you have enough info?
Nilicheki kituka hiyo online.
Yes.
Makulikumecheki kituka hiyo
kwa umbali tu.
Yes, but nasema msha get a picture of what I'm trying to put across. Yes, so we won't read the whole of Boni's statement, but this is the statement that Boni released on Monday. Alisema, we live this life looking for Satan, but demons walk and live among us. People so dark-hearted that it burn a house full of children just to feel warm. There is a very concerted and jealous effort to destroy the reputation of Njeri wa Migwi. This person hacked Usikimye's Instagram account, which had over 100,000 followers, and deleted over 900 posts. The deleted posts included stories of victims, campaigns against gender-based violence, sexual violence, kuna GC and femicide, as well as documentation and history related to the fight to make femicide a distinct crime, all lost in seconds. Only an evil person could do that. Then akaenda, this person's hatred is a personal vendetta against Njeri wa Migwi. I think anabonga jua the co-partner, the co-founder, and I dare say that it's funded by those wanajisi's and abusers Njeri stands against, and even the government of Kenya. This year alone, Usikimye has helped over 1,200 survivors. Those numbers can be verified with names, police file numbers, and personal details. So basically, wacha nitaruka, afu akaendelea akimaliza hii story akasema, Njeri's fight against GBV is personal. She was a child bride at the age of 16, and her husband abused her for 15 years before she found the courage to leave. Her second marriage also ended after 4 years because her husband claimed she loved Usikimye and fighting for victims more than she loved him. Njeri has given her marriage, her wellness, and her life to ending gender-based violence, helping survivors, and sending perpetrators to jail. Ikakuwa, a time will come when Njeri will not only remember what this demon said or the harm she did, but she will never forget the silence of her friends. If you believe in Njeri wa Migwi and the important work Usikimye does, please speak for her and even donate to support Usikimye. Let's show her some love. This too shall pass. Soldier on Njeri wa Migwi, you are not alone. So, I don't know, personally know Njeri wa Migwi. I've only interacted her hapa kwa podcast, but I know Boni. And ule Boni najua, I don't think would support someone who's done all the stuff that Njeri is being accused of doing. But pia usemaga we all have a blind spot for our friends, yes? So, wacha tuanzana hiyo. Njeri wa Migwi, do you know her? Do you...
nili interact na hiyo post, especially hiyo part ya kudelete and also the fact that kuna watu wengine wenye walikuwa accused na wako really accused.
Yes.
For me, what I can say, I mean, everybody mwenye amepitia such kind of scenario deserves safety and deserve, you know, kupatiwa courage, kupatiwa nguvu, and yes. On the other end as well, like anybody who is also accused anahitaji pia apatiwe a fair hearing, like isikuwe tu ni accusations hivyo tu. So
yes,
I think especially now that umeread your comment ya Boni, if it was actually hacking that caused this, then you know it can make sense. I also know Boni. I believe that Boni twice sema tukitu for the sake of saying.
Yes.
So I feel like tusikue too quick to judge right now because we don't know the full facts yet. And just like you said, I think she also needs to say something to, you know, silence can mean consent to some degree. So ni mzuri pia pushback somehow. And let's hear from both sides kwetu ni side moja. I think that's what I would say.
Lumesema hivyo imeniremind ile ngoma say something, I'm giving up on you. Inakuwa hivyo? I'm giving up on you, yeah? So Ian, what do you think? Like history?
No, me interact naye hapa on professional level because alikuwa hapa under Usikimye.
Yeah.
And basically alikuwa na explain how, you know, hizo vitu zote Boni amesema she's been kicked out of a moving vehicle.
Yes.
Na even some of the things maybe while we're shooting before maybe to cut to something, take a break, alikuwa na refer to cases na simu yake, so she could actually, I think she had a friend over here, so assistant wake or something, so she could see these cases. And nakumbuka what I saw from her was passion to help. Unaona, you can tell someone who's doing it, you know, is she comfortable? Yes, she's comfortable. A comfortable life. But I can't tie that ni connect that she helps only to gain money. She didn't live here and left me that impression. Because nakumbuka she was also passionate on this economic protest against the finance bill 2024. Yakisema in this there are places onye wanaenda kudefund children's home.
Yes.
Na kumgata nikimuuliza, I think that iko kwa TikTok, so where are these kids going to go? Because most of wale watu walikuwa nasema like these kids onye wako kwa they are running away from something. And most of the cases likuwa na high percentage of sex abuse. Na hizo ma GBV. So if you remove them kwa these centers, you're taking them back to the same predators. So for me, unless something else happens, that is the impression she left me with, like someone who's passionate about this fight. And she knew it was going to get ugly. Na hata akiwa hapa it was already ugly. Because nile kulikuwa na threats. She also gave us some very wakisema demons and forces. Kuna ile story yenye alitoa Chetco. You know, even doing her work na each day kwa hiyo ofisi
Yeah.
her life was under threat
okay. I think
at any day.
anasema we cannot charge this but alituambia she's once received a call of a powerful Kenyan who was alikuwa napiga bibi yake and she was asked to go and save and she was like hell to the no. There's a certain level of power that you can't mess with najua so alitupatia story kama hiyo but we Nick unasema ushaishoot
yeah mi nimeinteract na Njeri Migwi.
yes
Nilishoot a documentary I think 2023 inaitwa Nairobi Hotline.
yes
So the whole idea of it's a short documentary of I think 15 minutes
okay
by VOA iko online iko YouTube. The whole idea was kayo hiyo tu jina Nairobi Hotline ilikuwa umse anashinda akipigiwa simu kila time. Njeri unajua hadi ananga unless amechange ananga inaitwa ni ringtone. Ananga ringtone cause yeye anajuanga tu simu itaingia sahi. Simu itaingia sahi. So nilimshoot for like some 4 days. Naenda kwake mtaani. Tunaenda sasa kwa ofisi ya Usikimye. Kayole. Kaija change sijui.
okay
Then anapigiwa masimu. Leo kuna hii case. Leo kuna so anapigiwa simu na wasetu fulani of certain family. Atapigiwa simu na police stations. Ni aje kuna mtu hapa alikuja nini atapigiwa simu na kaa chief nini so hadi anakanga anaingianga kwa hiyo ofisi by after kaa 2 hours anakuwa shatoka juu sana anaenda kudeal na hizi masimu.
okay
So mi nilim document like her life how it looks like in a day. Na unajua na document not only just her movements pia her calls.
yes
So mi nasikia hizi calls msee hizi calls ni so intense.
yes
Hadi uko like wa ijob unadu actually ni crazy sana. So mi vile namjua na even from that documentary that I did enye anadu tu job legit.
okay
Anadu tu job legit.
Because another vile meponga juu ya kudocument one of the stories that came out on Sunday was the fact that she loves everything documented because allegedly it helps with funds to be brought in. So there's this lady who gave this story and we are saying all these allegations no one has corroborated anything or proven anything sindio but there's a lady who says that a kid came and this kid had been hit alikuwa amepigwa home so alikuwa na a small scar and she was bleeding kidogo tu and the kid was crying so this lady who was volunteering decides like you know what since this is a place where we help people or watu wameabusiwa let me just take this kid to the clinic kuwe treated so she took the person to the clinic ama the kid to the clinic spent 450 shillings then brought back the kid so ile time Njeri anakuja ati anapata mtu amewekewa bandage mtu anakaa like she's been whatever and she was allegedly angry because she was like why didn't you document never use your money we need such videos on online so that we can get donations nacheki and so there was that and which can also be interpreted by of course we need more money your 450 shillings won't help the bigger cause yes but it can also be looked at as hiyo like ile at you insist so the allegations are she insists on documenting because documenting is how you end up touching people's najua heartstrings ndio watu watoe pesa so you the person you interacted with ukisikia such an allegation does that even cross your mind?
I crossed my mind because first of all hata tukimdocument it was a commissioned project
okay
which had a specific theme. I could have chosen another person na isikwe ni Njeri.
yes
Ni ile tu nilichoose Njeri but I could have chosen another person so and whether when mtu natakanga kudocumentiwa mi ujidocument daily
yes
it's hiyo ni wewe for your own good ama kama hapo ndio it also makes your business sustainable. I mean if that's the case let be it but you see the thing is si ati the way I think hata tukifanya hiyo doc first of all ilikuwa commissioned yako, hakuna kitu alikuwa involved in whatever.
Yes.
But I don't think the main thing ni si kujidocument for the sake of kitu na try kudu kusave. I think hiyo ni kuwork in reverse. Yeah, that's working in reverse.
Iko Nini. So the festive season is here na LemFi wako na a very great offer kwako. Abaki umesign up ukitumia the promo code Iko Nini, and on your first transaction ya $50 ukisend home unabaki umepata a $20 sign up reward. Najua $20 sign up reward on your first transaction of $50 only. Why? Because it's the festive season. Baki umechangamka, tumia promo code Iko Nini, ingia LemFi. Why? Upate the most competitive exchange rates. Alafu pia inakuwaga ni chap like transactions ziko instant. Changamka haraka LemFi, international payments for everyone. Iko Nini.
Okay, so wachaka tukimalizia hii story kwa nataka kuridi post ya Lynn Ngugi. So Lynn was also dragged into this whole story with people telling her you need to distance yourself from Njeri. She's been accused of all these things and you're the one of the reasons why we know her, because I don't know kama uliwatchigi the episode ya Lynn na Njeri. It was such a powerful episode. I remember I watched it and yeah, like you could see how she was married to a douchebag, because first of all she was married when she was underage. The second thing is this dude used to be very abusive. So iliendaga hapo. So Lynn alifanya, I think your video got millions of views, yes? So Lynn reacted and said, over the past few days, the country has found itself pulled into a growing and deeply polarizing public dispute involving Usikimye, its co-founder Njeri wa Migwi, and former co-founder Stella Hachina. What started as an internal disagreement has now spilled into the public domain, with serious allegations and equally serious counterclaims being made, and Kenyans sharply divided on who to believe. Then Kendelea, among the claims circulating publicly are allegations around internal governance disputes within Usikimye and the circumstances which a co-founder exited the organization. There are also allegations that Njeri wa Migwi failed to appropriately address concerns relating to alleged grooming, including claims that she defended or shielded her son when these concerns were raised. Then Kendelea, then alongside these are claims of mishandling or failure to adequately respond to internal complaints, as well as broader questions about accountability, transparency, and decision-making within an organization that works directly with survivors of GBV. Other allegations claim that some abuse stories shared publicly were scripted and that individuals were allegedly paid to present these accounts, particularly in the context of fundraising. Other claims touch on the organization's digital footprint, fundraising narratives, and internal safeguards. Then akaendelea, in response, human rights activist Boniface Mwangi has publicly defended Njeri wa Migwi, describing the allegations as malicious, politically motivated, and part of a broader attempt to destroy both her reputation and the work of Usikimye. He has now stated that Usikimye has helped thousands of survivors. Survivors that claims of grooming are false, and that he personally spoke to individuals mentioned in the allegations. He has also alleged extortion attempts, hacking of social media, Usikimye's social media accounts, and possible state-linked interference. So ntaruka niende hapa mwisho. Kwa sasa yeye mwenyewe alikuwa anasema, regardless of where one stands, there are questions that cannot be avoided. What internal safeguarding, governance, and accountability structures exist within organizations working with survivors? How are disputes between founders handled, documented, and independently reviewed? What mechanisms exist to ensure transparency without re-traumatizing survivors? And how should human rights organizations respond when serious allegations emerge, especially when trust is their currency? And then akasema, and that is why, as someone who's believed in Usikimye's mission and supported their work, I'm willing to commit my time and resources to fully and independently investigate these claims. If you have credible information, documents, first-hand accounts, or verifiable leads related to this matter, you can reach us confidentially. Afwakaeka the email, 2 email addresses, yes. then akaandika this conversation has to move forward, has to move beyond camps and personalities and towards truth, accountability and the protection of those who matter the most, survivors. I will take time. I need to fully investigate this and bring the truth to light. Then I think the co-founders, kuna Njeri hapo na kuna yo Stella Hachina. So yes, this is what's happening na hii story. So you see the way it's gotten ugly.
It's very ugly.
Because
at the end of the day vile tu Mark amesema, at the end of the day whether kuna wase watakuwa on your side, wengine watakuwa against you, ni lazima at some point Njeri atakutokea na bonge, like that's the only way out pia.
yes,
Juu asipotokea then wasota believe what is coming what is coming to them.
okay. So ina come back to ile ngoma nilikuwa nasema, say something, I'm giving up on you. Because I think people are starting to give up on her, and she needs to say something. Because these are very serious allegations. Because najua now what I'd say, if it's a campaign against her, then it's been done so well. Because for them to bring up the fact that she has a poor relationship with money and she does not know how to handle money, that she overspends and blah blah blah, and then kukwena hiyo story, another allegation was like she spends 80% of the donations on herself, so wanna live a lavish life. Another thing I think niliona, people make these jokes, so I don't know, 500 ni pesa ngapi? That doesn't mean 500,000, like her salary is like 500k. So there are all these allegations, and as I'm saying, these are all allegations, but I remember when I covered this, I said this would break my trust in humanity. Like, I know in Kenya we believe in getting wealth by all means necessary, but this is Njeri Migwi. I think lazima tukue serious. Njeri is someone that a lot of us look at as someone who's better than some of us, and we don't look at that in a bad way. Inakuwaga like, damn, she has a mission in life and her mission is better than Sisi. Does that make sense? But yeah, those are the wild allegations, man. Like, okay, shoot documentary. Saizi unashindwa, do you have that raw footage? Endo digwa raw footage waneka ulisikia bila pesa. People walikuwa nasema hivyo, like ati kuna people who want to donate stuff na hiyo usemaga kama si pesa kaa na hiyo donation yako. They're not the Njeri that we know. You understand? These allegations are wild, man. Like it's yeah. So yeah, but
let's see what happens.
Boni amemtetea. Boni ni mse waga, I trust his character. Boni ni mse mutetea even without having all the information. When Aoko came out akasema ati Boni amepatia Hanifa ball, I was like, this is some bullshit, man. Like wajua na shindo ira itakuwa inapigana na serikali na inavua suruali. I didn't think that was going to happen. So that's how much I trust Boni. For me, wajua ndio time say on a sex scandal na unjui haukuagi na 24/7. That's how much you trust their character. So Boni ametokea akisema all these allegations. I guess Njeri will have to address all this. And watu wametuambia juu ya hizo shop, like there's a shop like clothes are donated to. Tupelekeni tuone hiyo shop. Tucheki joni aje. Si ndio? Yeah, but we'll see how this story unfolds. But as we finish, so who do you think is telling the truth? Stella or Njeri? Ukiangalia tu juju.
I would stick with my guts. Stick with Njeri for now.
Okay.
Unless proven otherwise.
Me nimejionea Iko first hand from shooting a dog of Njeri. So I mean Njeri najua job yake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Usikimye. Na Usikimye juu Mark. Na usifuate tu juu amesema. Just give us your honest opinion. Of course, right now we are not judge, jury, and we're just giving opinions on what we think is happening. So do you think there's an ounce of truth in any of the allegations?
Well, as you said, I trust Boni somehow. So if it is things that are being purported, amekelewa, amefanywa nini, I would stick with her for now. Yeah.
Okay. So me, I'll be the one person who learns say something, I'm giving up on you. If you don't talk and you let this shit go, at some point you have to react, especially if it's bullshit. You have to confront the bullshit. You understand? And I feel like the more that she keeps quiet, and hii tutago different paths na Boni on this, but the more that she keeps quiet, the more that she looks guilty.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to address this, especially I think vile tu Lina put, truth is your currency. And trust is your currency. So if we don't trust you, if we have even an ounce of tukianza kufikiria that maybe the money that's contributed goes into funding your lifestyle, it becomes tricky. So I feel like she needs to come out and say whatever she needs to say. Now Stella Hachina, damn. And history the son grooming grooming the adopted daughter. Of course this is allegedly, but this goes out to all sons. Now let me just talk to the sons out there, man. Don't let down, don't be a douchebag. Like unajua, don't do that. I'm not saying that women mwingine iko guilty. I'm just talking to all men. All this, we need to understand that SA stays with the victim forever. Unajua hivyo? And this also goes to older women who SA, like little kids, they wale wanafaa kuwa na take care of. Sindio? This stays with the victim forever. And it affects how they look at life and how they interact with life. So it becomes like this major problem. So let's wait for the truth to come out. But Njeri, we sat with you here, looked like a very honest lady. You didn't give us some funny energy. Because there are people you sit down with and mi nishaisemanga hapa vile nimekaa chini na watu kadhaa. I think it's in the public domain. Nimekaa chini na mtu I'm fighting for Kenya. Nika like, no you're not. You're full of shit. Na nilikama hapa nikasema one of those people walienda hapa akidua whole post akisema vile mi na RAPCHA tuko tunalipwa na gava. You remember that bullshit, eh? Because you sit down with someone and you're like, this person does not believe in what they're talking about. But Njeri is so passionate about GBV that these allegations, damn, the only thing that gives them a certain level of credibility and she needs to address them is because money is involved, and money makes people do wild shit. Najua I've seen money make people do vitu zingine uko zile za unafanya nini, but wacha tucheki vile story ita unfold. Na pia kwa hivi this short video wacha pia tukuremind stand with Nick saizi kuna vile ana need to go to India, to travel to India as soon as yesterday for a medical procedure. This medical procedure will require him to at least he needs 9 million Kenyan shillings. And toa ndugu toa dada. So there's an M-Pesa number, kuna mchanga, kuna website istandwithnick.com. Yes. Wacha tubaki tume support Nick. Nick unakumbuka alikuwa ameshikwa na serikali juu ya blood parliament. And but akasema he's innocent. But saizi kuna movie naitwa The People Shall. Yeah, so let's stand with Nick bana. So the numbers are there, the website is there. Nothing is too little. The goal is 9 million shillings, and this 9 million shillings is needed yesterday because right now the more that Haendi Hosi, he spends 100,000 shillings every week. That means that if we delay this for the next 2.5 months, he'll have spent 1 million shillings, and that means we'll need to raise 10 million. We can't do that. Let's tuchangamke jo. Hii kitu tunaweza maliza like in 1 week. Tuchangamke, tusaidiane jo. So Iko Nini.
IKONINI.